Hey everyone, Presito here. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the ultimate guide to crypto cards, and I'm including this in my Maximizing Your Crypto Profit series. And the reason for that, I think choosing the right card is really important when it comes to saving money. Obviously, you can save on cash back, on low fees, and everything like that. So in a sense, it is kind of maximizing your crypto profits by minimizing your crypto spending. And I think a good crypto card will really change your life in terms of your financial life, at least. And I've been using crypto card for many years, and it's really been amazing to use. And I couldn't actually imagine not having one. Almost makes traditional banking seem like a scam, to be honest. So anyways, let's talk about the big list of cards that I've put together for you guys, which you can choose from no matter where you are from in the world. And hopefully one of them will be the one for you that you can use in day-to-day life and get some good rewards and things like that. So I'm going to start off with my favorite one, and the one that I personally use and have been using for a long time, and that is the crypto.com card. And personally, I've been using the Royal Indigo card. At the time when I staked for this, you have to stake 1,500 euros. Now it's 3,500 euros. So it's really increased quite a bit. And you can see all the different types of cards that you can get here. You have the free one, Midnight Blue. You don't get any cash back, but you just get to use the card. It's really simple. Then you get the Ruby Steel, where you need to stake 350 euro. You get 1% cash back at the equivalent of 25 monthly Crow rewards. So that cash back you get in their Crow token, which you can sell on the app and convert it to euro for your card. Then Crow rewards for the Royal Indigo and Jade Green is 2%. For the Frosted, Rose Gold and Icy White is 3, and Obsidian is 5. But obviously look at that lockup. You're going to have to lock up a lot of tokens. And obviously it's not so ideal to lock up that, because yes, you think you have that token. It can go up or down in value. But for example, I put 1,500. I think it dropped to 500 worth because I got it near the bull run. Obviously, it's definitely paid its dividends, but obviously that's something you might not want. So in terms of the other benefits of the card, you can see here you get Spotify for the Ruby and this tier. You get for the first 6 months only. Then you get Netflix. Then for the other 2 tiers of card, you get Prime, Expedia, Airbnb discounts. Then what's really cool about this Royal Indigo is the airport lounge access, where if you get the upgraded one, Obsidian or Rose Gold, you get airport lounge plus 1 guest. Then you get crypto.com private, bonus rewards, exclusive merchandise, and private jet partnership even for the Obsidian tier, whereas other ones are just for these. In terms of the fees and limits, it also differs depending on which card you have. As you can see, the free card, you still get decent amount for ATM withdrawal monthly limit, and the top-up monthly limit. They're all 25,000. ATM withdrawal limit is also all the same for all of them. The only difference with the fees and limits is the free ATM withdrawal, actually. After that, you're going to have to pay fees. So the difference on that, honestly, isn't that big to justify how much you have to stake. So that's why I went for this one. I think it was a good balance of what I actually want and use. So that covers crypto.com. Highly recommend this one. The app is also really easy to use. So the next one I want to talk about is Wirex, which is also a really popular option. So Wirex has up to 8% cash back in their native token. So that's what's a really big feature of theirs. And you can earn on crypto in their X accounts. It supports cross-chain, and there's 0 fees. The only thing is, to get this 8% crypto cash back, you have to get their biggest subscription, which I'll go through shortly. But you can see here up to 8% crypto back rewards, and earn crypto every time you use your card. There's 0% foreign exchange fees. So basically, if you're in another country and you have euro on the card, but you're spending whatever currency it is in that country, you don't pay any fees on that conversion. You also get free ATM withdrawals, unlimited spending, and no monthly fee. You can freely an instant cross-chain bridge for stable coins and crypto, and you can buy digital assets at the same price as institutions. So they support USDC, USDT, BUSD, and seamlessly deposit with Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, Tron, and more. That's really helpful. But in terms of their plans, as you can see, you have to have that elite plan to get that up to 8% crypto back rewards. And you also get some other benefits with that. But you can always get the free card and get 1% back reward. Or you're the most popular, as they say, $10 a month, you get up to 6%, which is also actually really decent. Actually, sorry, 3% crypto back. It's 6% annual savings bonus, whereas here it's 16%. So 3% is also really decent for what you're paying. So that is Wirex app, also really popular option. Next up, we have Augment Labs. So when it comes to Augment Labs, it's a Visa card that you can use worldwide and use at any merchants. The cons are the fees, which are a bit high, and also it's really focused on its stablecoin USC. And as you know, in crypto, it's not nice to rely on a stablecoin. Sometimes they can depeg and you can get wrecked. But in the case it does stay pegged, then obviously that's what you want if you're using this product. But as you can see, spend your USC stablecoin the way it should be. So it has a debit card deal, which allows users to transact through Visa, as I said. So how it works is you have your physical prepaid card. It's the only platform that allows you to actually stay in USC card, and you spend it at any Visa merchant and earn 2.5% cashback in the form of their USC tokens. And you deposit their USC token via their platform to the debit card. And they have worldwide withdrawal, no limits on loading of the card and withdrawals. Spendable online on all retail destinations, have plastic and metal card available, and low fees for conversion from crypto to fiat, but that fee is 3 to 3.5%. So it is actually a substantial amount when you compare it to its competitors. So that's Augment Labs. Next up, we have blockchain.com's card, which you need to join the waitlist, and it's only available to US customers at the moment. You can spend your crypto or cash without fees and get 1% back in crypto. So if you want to apply for that, you need to put your email there and be on the waitlist. So it works like a debit card, pay from your crypto or cash balance anywhere. That's Visa. No fees, no sign-up fees, no card issuance fees, no annual fees, and no transaction fees. And you can earn crypto back, get 1% back whenever you make a purchase. So it's really straightforward, really simple and free, and only in the US. So if you're from the US, this one could be ideal for you. Next up, we have Gnosis Pay, which is quite an interesting one. It's really focused on security. As you can see, it's a self-custodial Visa debit card. And what self-custodial means, if you don't know, it means obviously you have full custody of the assets. So you controlling it, it's not a third party controlling your assets. So obviously with that, you also have to be careful with what you interact with and things like that. But in general, it's much safer, especially if you know what you're doing. So as I said, self-custody, instant spending, security first, and digital assets. So you can import and invest in digital assets in seconds, lend and borrow with ease. So it's kind of a De.Fi tool as well. So as you can see, what it's really got going for it is built on top of Safe, which is the most trusted, decentralized self-custody protocol and collective asset management platform, securely storing over $100 billion in assets. And it's based on Gnosis Pay L2 running on top of Gnosis Chain. So also for Gnosis, it's currently only available in the EU and supports only Euro E. You can transfer funds from any EVM and token to it as well. And as you can see, these are the countries that it's currently supported in. So if you're from those, then you'll be eligible. And the fee associated with it, you have to pay 30.23 euro to purchase the actual card itself. So next up, we have Holy Held, which is also only available in the EU. You get unlimited 1% daily cashback if you have the metal card, and if you have the normal card, you get 0.5% cashback. It's integrated with Google Pay and Apple Pay, and as you can see, it's also self-custodial, so you have full control over it using your own wallet on multiple networks, as you can see there. If we go to the availability, these are countries that it's currently available in. In terms of its fees, we can check here. The load limit is 10,000 daily, 25,000 monthly, and 250,000 yearly. And that goes the same for the spending limit. And per single transaction, there's a limit of 5,000, whether it's online or a POS. So those are the limits and fees. Quite a straightforward one. Next up, we have Monolith. So the Monolith card is a Visa debit card and Ethereum wallet. So it's a debit card, allows you to spend your tokens in fiat anywhere. They also have very low fees, which we'll go through shortly, and they have their own token as well. So if we go through their fees, we can see here it's basically zero for everything. Unless you have to replace the card, then it's 8 euro. So issuing the card is free. Then as you can see here, debit card payments in a foreign currency per transaction is 0 plus 1.75% of the transaction value. So if you have euro on your card and you have to convert it to a foreign currency, that's at 1.75 conversion. Then cash withdrawal in euros, it's 85-cent fee after 2 free. And then cash withdrawal in foreign currency is 1.5 euro elsewhere. So this one is also actually available only in Europe, and new card applications are actually unavailable at the moment. So this one you have to stay tuned if you do want to apply for that card. Next up, we have the Stables card, which is a MasterCard and accepted obviously at MasterCard vendors, and it's got Apple Pay and Google Pay integration. You can use it worldwide with no foreign exchange fees, which is obviously really good. What's interesting about this one is it's only available to Australian citizens, and I know a lot of the cards I've covered have been for EU, US, so I thought I'd include this in case you are from Australia. Then you do have this as an option. So how does it work? When you use the card to make a purchase, USDC from your account is converted to Australian dollars, loaded onto the card and used to complete the transaction. And as I said, you can add it to your Apple Wallet and Google Pay wallet. And to get started, just here, download the app, create an account, activate your card, and fund it with stable coins and spend it anywhere that MasterCard is accepted. Only eligible to Australian citizens, as I said. Next up, we have card.zebec.io, which is a really interesting one because this one, as you can see, launched this fall in select countries. And these are the select countries: Nepal, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Singapore, Vietnam, China, Hong Kong, Nigeria, Kenya, and Argentina, which aren't the usual countries that these cards are available in, which has mostly been US and EU. And what's interesting, they say this is a kind of a gift card. And it's interesting because this one, you sign up with your MetaMask, you connect your MetaMask wallet to your account, you have USDC in your MetaMask, and you use that to purchase gift cards from a card page, and you can buy a new gift card with the USDC in your wallet, and then you get that virtual gift card, which can be used anywhere where debit and prepaid cards are accepted. So it's not a literal gift card that's only for a certain store. You can use it anywhere to buy at any store. So that is really interesting. I don't know if they say it's a gift card to get around some laws in those countries, but either way, this is one of those options if you are from any of those countries that I did mention. So that is Zebec. Interesting one, but definitely an option I did want to include. So now I'm going to move on to the exchanges that offer cards, and these are all really interesting and definitely worth checking out. Obviously, you get all the usual exchanges, Bybit, Coinbase, and so on. I'm going to be covering these and what the cards offer. So first off, you have Gemini's credit card, and as you can see, it's customizable. You can choose whichever color you want, which is quite cool. In terms of the card features, you get up to 3% back on dining, 2% on groceries, 1% on other purchases. These rewards, you can choose in which token you want to get these rewards in at any time, as often as you like, which is really cool. There's no fees at all, no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee, no exchange fees to acquire your rewards. And you get some other benefits as well, which, as I said, you choose which card you would like. You have 24/7 support, and it's only available in the US. So that's something to keep in mind. You can't use that if you're in the EU, but it's really cool in terms of no fees, and that's on the Gemini exchange. So next up is the Coinbase card, which is a Visa debit card. Again, this is only available for US users. For this, again, you can get cash back, and this you can choose which currency you want that reward back in. And there's no fees, no annual fees, no monthly fees, no transaction fees, anything like that. Here you get unlimited crypto rewards on every purchase, which is their cashback, which, as you can see here, you can choose in whichever currency that you would like, which is really cool. As I say here, the different options. And as you can see, it says it has no transaction fees. So that's a really straightforward one. Coinbase card, I'm sure everyone knows about that one. Next one is Bybit card. So this one I find really interesting because of the type of rewards they have and benefits. And I think it's really interesting compared to the others. So for this one, it's currently only available for users with residency from countries in EU, excluding Croatia, Iceland, Ireland, Liechtenstein, and Romania, or the UK. So for those cards, they have really interesting loyalty rewards, as you can see here. So you get reward points for making purchases. And if we go here to their recent post from the 15th of October, they said for the next month, you're going to be getting a generous 5% cash back at supermarkets. So I just thought I'd mention that. So let's have a look at how their card rewards work. So they've got up to 10% cashback for spending crypto with the Bybit card. So with the reward points that you get as that cashback, you can use it for various things. For example, trading boosters on their platform, for coupons, fee discounts. You can get digital merchandise and physical merchandise as well. You can even get NFTs. So in terms of additional benefits, you can get 100% rebates on Telegram Premium or X Blue. Also trading pack, 100% rebates when subscribing to professional trading tools like on TradingView. And also here you can see a breakdown of how their daily spend rewards table works in terms of your VIP tiers, regular users, your multiplier, monthly reward cap points, and the equivalent in cashback of what that is. So that's really cool. Have a look at their store of what you can get with these points. For example, you can get 25 euro IKEA Netherlands card with 15,000 points. You can get Spotify 1 month in various countries. If we skip forward, you can get PlayStation cards, Steam, Airbnb, all sorts of things, even just USDT on your account. So it's all really innovative actually, and I really like that. Some frequently asked questions. As I said, you have to be from UK or EEA countries. The fees with the card, you can have a foreign exchange fee of 0.5% on top of MasterCard's foreign exchange rate. Crypto conversion fees almost 1%. There's no annual fee, and card issuance, none for the virtual card, but €5 for the physical card. ATM fees for the first 200 euro, it's free, and then 2% thereafter. And in terms of the spending limits, you have 5,000 euro daily, 50,000 monthly, and 250,000 yearly. So their fees aren't as cheap as some of the other exchanges, but they're still decent, and the rewards are really interesting. Next up, Binance card. In case you're wondering about that and why I haven't mentioned it, they're actually going to discontinue this card. So sadly that is gone. I actually did use it and it was really nice to use, but they removed it because they want to focus on Binance Pay. I don't know if there's any other reason to it, but yeah, that's been removed. Then there's Kucoin card, which is going to be coming out. I believe it's not out yet. As you can see, it says coming soon, but they say there's going to be up to 10% cashback, which is going to be really impressive. I'm curious what you have to do to be eligible for that. So stay tuned for that one. Next up is De.Fi. I made a video on De.Fi recently, and they're also going to be having a credit card coming out. No info on that yet, but stay tuned for that. And lastly, I want to thank Kirby here. You give him a follow because he made a post on the different cards where I got a lot of the information from. So make sure to follow him. So credit to him. Thanks for that. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Definitely follow if you enjoyed it. I'll definitely be making more videos like this in the future. Join my Telegram, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Always appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.